Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Kwakadash, upon the salutations. So the elders and apostle group is doing real well, and the Akim preaching this gospel of the Lord Yahushai throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and diligence of mind. Yeah, so you see the title on the screen, man. These folks in California want to get their so-called governor out of office, man. So-called governor, Governor Newsom. It's terrible, man. The folks are not happy, man. The folks are upset. All right, and it's getting close to that boiling point, man. It's gonna boil over. All right, it's just a little appetizer, just the tip of the iceberg. All right, and it's coming, man. Terrible times are coming to Babylon. Terrible times are coming upon the face of the earth. All right, so just imagine, man, with all that population of people moving out of California, going to other places because of all the devastation that the so-called government over there has caused to the people. It's a bitter pill to swallow, right? And you just have to look towards November. This election time, man, and it's gonna get messed up anyway. There is no doubt about it. It might be a peaceful week for voting. But as you get closer and closer to the year 2021 and beyond, imagine, man, how bitter people are going to be. So it's all part of prophecy. So I just play this video real quick and I get some precepts. I just have to upload it. Let's pull it up real quick. It's from One News Network. Yeah, I could just pull it up from here. Let's see. It's from 2 days ago. All right, it's right here. Yeah, it's always, something with these systems anyway. But nonetheless, it's part of a situation you gotta deal with. So the folks over there in California are not happy, man. They're upset. So just imagine when it gets really, really ugly. All right, so I'm gonna get a quick precept here. It's gonna be from the book of Isaiah. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it simple. All right, Isaiah chapter 19 is gonna be brief. Isaiah chapter 19. If you read it, verse 1 and 2 says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved as his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it." So that's the future of America, man. It's gonna be in a serious condition, serious case when the Lord Yahushai shows up to bring judgment upon this place. All right. Verse 2 says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians." All right. So they're going to go against each other. "And they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." So all hell's going to come upon America very soon. And, this is just an evidence that the race riot is going to take place. You're going to have a civil war. You're going to have betrayal. You're going to have class warfare and all that. So it's going to be a ball of confusion. That's when the confusion is going to be up, at its highest. All right. So just imagine, man, the devastation that's going to take place. Devastation shall take place. All right, and they're upset, man. And if you read verse 3, it says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fill in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards." Yeah, so all these illusions you like to cast over the people, it's not gonna work anymore, man, because they're gonna be hunting for their governors, they're gonna be hunting for their mayors, they're gonna be hunting for all their senators and mayors and all. So it's just a symbol, a symptom, a sign of things to come. All right. So just imagine, man, when they have this recall put on the ballot, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be so much sadness and anguish because the elites know what they've been up to. They know how much damage they've done to the society, and that the people are not gonna sit down taking it anymore. All right. So as it's still swirling, as Babylon is going down the drain, let me get another precept. It's gonna be from the book of Second Ezra. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Alright, if you read the whole thing from 1 to 3, it's fine. California is basically under fire watch. That fire taking place over there, destroying. It's about time, man. Alright. So this is Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 3 says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world." So you're gonna have more protests, man. The protests in California is just the beginning. You're gonna have more and more and more protests. All right, all that protests you have up there in Oregon, in Washington, in DC, it's nothing. All that protests in New York or wherever, it's just nothing compared to what's to come. Right, because it's gonna get ugly. All right, so just imagine, man. Just imagine. Verse 4 says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." Alright? So it's coming, man. It's coming. It's coming. Verse 5 says, "For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. The end of Babylon is manifest. The end of Esau's rulership is manifest." And you see that Allah the Abashim and Shah is letting his elect know that Esau's rulership, whether it's the EU, whether it's NATO, whether it's the Russian Empire, whatever, American Empire, is coming to an end. Alright? The so-called empire of the rich oligarchs of this world is over for them. Alright? That's the reason why you got trouble in Hong Kong, man. Those people don't want to be slaves. They want to be free. They want to enjoy the press of society. They want to have the to spend their leisure to do whatever they want to do. And now they're upset that China is trying to make them pass those national security laws, whatever, and people are being carried over to to jail and all that stuff. So it's just a symptom of what's going to come to America. Expect persecution. Your man, oh Lord, preaching the gospel, Lord, Abashim, expect to be persecuted. Expect to be how you call it, tarred with all types of other groups that are carnal. Just like they always want to link, men of the Lord, these carnal groups, NFAC and Nation of Islam and all that. That's what they're trying to do. So, way out. Okay. So I'm just gonna get one more precept, and that's gonna be it, because my system is acting funny. So I'm just gonna jump to verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power." All right, and that's sadness. that's about to come upon the face of the great violence. Okay, so this effort to recall the governor of California is it's just a little signal, man, of things to come. So that's it. That's it. I can hope you've been edifying that. Just pay attention to this so-called you know plans for elections. Maybe is it mail-in ballots or voting at the booth and all that recall and all that petitions. It's gonna turn ugly anyway. So that's about it. Kal halal yamla Yahweh Bashim Shabashim Kadash. To the elders and apostles, with stone, double honors unto you, and to the Akim out there, keep preaching the word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.